Herbie. I'm only relaying a message. Billy Joe says she won't go to the movie with you Saturday night. What? Herbie wants to know, does Billy Joe know it's a triple feature? 2 Ken Maynards and a Jack Holt.
Yeah, she knows. Ken Maynard? I didn't know that. Hello, Herbie. This is Uncle Joe. See, I'm crazy about Ken Maynard. I'll go with you.
I wish those fellas would get a crush on a girl that has her own phone. Well, here's a list of the boys that have called so far. Give the message to Billy Joe, will you?
Just give me a bow and arrow and call me Cupid.
No, I will not go to the dance with Alan. You could save yourself a lot of trouble, Uncle Joe, if you'll just let Mr. Drucker know that the same answer goes for any other boy that calls.
Okay, I'll go down and pass it on to Floyd and Charlie. The next time they make a run into Hooterville, they can give your message to Sam. Sometimes I feel like a cross between a carrier pigeon and Telestar.
Young lady? So far this week, you've turned down invitations from Herbie, Alan, Guy, Chuck, Gary, and Freddie. They're all nice young men. Why?
I'm just being true to Steve and Don.
Quite a parlay to be true to.
Mom, don't you understand? This is the first time ever there are 2 young, handsome, eligible bachelors here in the valley.
True. But the situation has made you so confused that you're setting your cap, but it's going in 2 different directions.
But with a big dance coming up this weekend, how could I possibly accept another invitation with Steve and Don available?
Oh, did either of them ask you?
Well, no, not yet, but, well, I'm sure one of them will get around to it.
Oh. As a young girl, some of my loneliest evenings were spent saying, he'll get around to it. Take an inventory?
I was just seeing what pair of shoes go best with my new dress purse and gloves. And none of them do. Can I buy a new pair, Mom?
Best with what new dress purse and gloves?
The dress purse and gloves that I was going to ask you if I could buy, if you let me buy the shoes.
Maybe, Father Joe, you're about to get a no answer in bunches. What is all this for?
For the big dance this weekend.
You got a date?
Well, no, not exactly. Craig, Tim, and Larry asked me, but I turned them down.
You're saving yourself for Steve and young Doc Bailey.
Gee, Mom, how did you know?
Seems to be the trend this season.
Billy Joe, Mom wants you and I to have a little talk.
Oh?
It's about the dance this Saturday night. She thinks we ought to straighten it out as to who's going with whom.
Well, it's very simple. I, being the oldest, should have my choice.
Now, wait a minute.
Yeah, wait a minute.
I think the only fair way is to flip a coin. The one who wins gets her choice.
Yeah, I guess that would be the fair way to do it.
But there are only 2 sides to a coin.
Heads, I get my choice of Steve or Don, and tails, you get your choice.
I'll go along with that. But there are only 2 sides to a coin.
Well, this won't work.
That's what I've been trying to tell you. There are only 2 sides to a coin.
I mean, we aren't the ones who are going to ask them to the dance. They have to ask us.
Yeah, how stupid can we get? Yeah, how stupid.
Only way we can work it is to see who's asked.
Well, what do I do? Stay home with a good book? Listen, you guys, this is not fair. Not one bit. Billy Joe, when you're finished in the closet, you'll find your jacks and your rubber ball in the bottom drawer of the dresser.
Billy Joe, there's a young man downstairs to see you.
Who do you hope it is? Well, I was secretly kind of hoping it'd be Steve, but going to the dance with the doc wouldn't be bad either.
I'll say it wouldn't be bad. Every time I see the doc, I automatically go, oh.
Howdy, Billy Joe.
Oh, hiya.
I just came by, Billy Joe, to ask you if you'd go to the dance with me Saturday night.
The dance?
We could have a zinger of a time. I learned me a new dance step. Watch. Ain't that a doozy, Billy Joe?
Yeah, that's very good, Al.
How about it? Will you go to the dance with me?
Well, you see, the thing is, well, I already have plans for Saturday night.
Yeah, I guess I should have known. Hey, how about Bobby Joe going with me? Is she around?
Yeah, I guess it wouldn't hurt you to ask Bobby Joe.
Hello, Eb.
Funny, I was just asking about you. How about going to the dance with me Saturday night? It'll be a lot of fun, Bobby Joe. After the dance, I figured we'd go to Cliff's Root Beer Palace and get ourselves a float. That's where they put the scoop in on top, and it fizzes like crazy. Nobody makes them like Cliff.
I'm sorry, Eb, but I've already made arrangements for Saturday night.
Well, that's 2 down and 1 to go. Do you think Betty Joe will go with me?
Oh, sure, Eb. I know Betty Jo would love to go to the dance with you. Betty Jo! Betty Jo! I know she's up there, Eb. Come on, you can talk to her. Mom, have you seen Betty Jo?
Well, I'm not sure, but just a minute ago I saw a blur go in that room.
Thanks, Mom. Betty Jo! She's not in there.
Well, in that case, maybe you'd reconsider.
Oh, we'll find her. We'll find her. You knock on those doors, and I'll check this room.
Betty Joe? Betty Joe? Betty Joe? Betty Joe?
I'm sorry, Eb. I don't know what happened to her.
Well, I guess it's back to Henrietta Plout.
Mom, what could have happened to Betty Jo?
Are you sure you look good in that room?
Sure it is.
And your older sisters keep clipping them off, huh?
Exactly. Well, just look at the horrible situation I'm in. First there's Billy Joe, then comes Bobby Joe, and finally batting third in the lineup is me. And I'm always striking out.
Honey, your time will come, and believe me, when it does, you are going to be the biggest slugger in the league. Believe me.
I just know I'm not going to make any headway around here. I just know it. It's strictly up to me to do something about it. And I am, right now.
That's 4 in a row. Including last month's games, you now owe me a total of 20 cents.
Okay. Hey, put this on my bill, too.
You ain't got a bill. That'll be 69 cents.
69 cents? How much is that one?
49 cents.
Good. I'll put this one back and take this one. 20 cents difference wipes out my checker debt. Fair enough?
Well, I suppose so. Still, oh, wait. You didn't pay me for the 69-cent fee.
Why should I? I didn't take it.
Hey! No, I'll forget it. Another session with him, I could lose the whole store.
Hi, Mr. Drucker.
Well, hi, Betty Joe. You going someplace?
Not really. I'm here.
Can't argue that.
I mean, I'm here if you'll have me. Mr. Drucker, do you know what it's like to be the youngest Bradley girl? Always the youngest.
Not firsthand, no.
Well, that's what I am. Always the youngest. Always. And it isn't fair.
There ain't much you can do about it. I mean, you can't take turns.
Well, I'm doing something. I'm going to be a career woman. That is, if you'll give me a job.
Well, we don't have much call for career women around here. What about him? Is he a career dog?
Oh, he just came along. A woman, alone in the world, needs somebody.
You got your family.
And we won't be living at the Shady Rest anymore. We're taking a room with the widow Jenkins here in Hooterville.
Drugstore? Hello, Mrs. Bemis. Yeah, sack of flour. Delivered? Oh, I'm sorry, Mrs. Bemis. We quit delivering ever since Herbie went away to junior college. Yeah, sorry.
Take the order, Mr. Drucker. I'll deliver it.
Oh, you couldn't get that old truck of mine started in 1,000 years. I haven't had it going since Herbie left.
If I can get the truck started, will you give me a job?
It's a deal. If you can get that stubborn old critter of mine going, the job is all yours.
Come on, boy.
Sam, here are some things I need. You haven't seen any sign of my Betty Joe today, have you?
Well, Kate, I'm not one to be telling tales out of school.
Oh, you won't be telling tales out of school. Where my daughters are concerned, I am the principal and the entire faculty.
Well, Kate, this might come as quite a blow to you, but she was in here today looking for a job.
And you encouraged her by giving her one Sam. You're supposed to be a friend.
Well, now, back off, Kate. Wait till you hear the conditions. I told her she had to start that old delivery truck of mine, and it's been froze up since last winter.
Well, that's a pretty sneaky, low-down trick, and congratulations for thinking of it.
Now, while I crank her, you pull out the choke. Right there. Pull it out like this, see? Pull out the choke. Pull it out farther. Pull it all the way out.
That ain't possible. That just ain't possible.
Mr. Drucker, I got the truck fixed, and that means that... Hi, Mom.
Hi?
I guess I better tell you everything.
Oh, no need to. I've heard.
Well?
Well, I think you better get to work. You wouldn't want Mr. Drucker paying you for loafing.
Yeah. I better get that sack of flour delivered to Mrs. Bemis.
Oh, don't give me that charm business. You're on her side.
Oh, it won't last, Kate. She don't know what she's letting herself in for, taking on a man's job. I better help her carry that sack of flour to the truck.
See ya.
Well, thanks for the lift, Steve.
Anytime, Doc, anytime.
Not many afternoons you get a chance to treat a case of tonsillitis, give a smallpox vaccination, and spray 40 acres of beans.
Yeah. Hi, Ed.
Howdy.
Ed? Yeah, Doc Bailey here.
Sure, hi.
Hello, Ed.
Lucky guys.
What's that?
I just said lucky guys.
Us?
Sure, you two lucky guys are taking Billy Joe and Bobby Joe to the dance this weekend.
Oh, if I am, that's news to me.
Me too. Where'd you get that idea?
I just put two and two together.
Oh, that new math is fouling you up, Ed. I haven't asked either of the girls. They're too busy.
Same here. Now that you mention it, that's not a bad idea.
You guys are too late now.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I asked both of them, and when they said they already had dates, I thought sure it was you guys because you two are, well, sort of handy.
Well, when you got handiness going for you. That's quite a plus.
Well, I guess they're going with a couple of guys in town. Well, that's the Bradley girls' tough luck. At least I made myself available.
You win a few and you lose a few.
Tossed a few subtle hints to Steve and Don, but nothing works.
Well, if they don't ask us at dinner tonight, we're just going to have to forget the subtlety and be a little more obvious, that's all. I can't wait till Saturday night. Can you, Bobby Joe?
I sure can.
This is going to be the biggest dance of the year.
I guess that's because everyone's invited. Isn't that right?
Oh, yeah, everybody. Couples, boys, girls.
Men, women, men.
Hey, that sounds like fun.
Oh, hi there. Hey, look, Bobby Joe, it's Steve and Don.
Why, so it is.
We were just talking about the dance Saturday night.
Yeah, we kind of gathered that.
Are you going to the dance Saturday night?
Well, I guess not.
You guess not.
We thought we'd go on a fishing trip this weekend.
Yeah, the bass are really supposed to be biting this year. Ought to be a blast. Say, we ought to go check on our gear.
That's right.
They're going fishing. Yeah. What a blast.
Billy Joe? Bobby Joe? Billy Joe? Bobby Joe? Billy Joe?
Hi, Ed.
Hello, Ed.
I got your message from Floyd and Charlie that you wanted to see me right away. A big emergency.
That's right, Ed, but we have a favor to ask of you.
Just a little favor.
What's the favor?
Could you take us to the dance?
Us? We, you? Her? Both of you?
That's right. Both of us.
Well,
Please, Ed?
well, I was going to ask Henrietta Plout or Olive Stickney.
Oh, Ed. After all the years we've known you.
Okay, I'll take you. Henrietta and Olive will just have to eat their hearts out.
Take both of us?
Sure, you're a couple of good kids. I'll spread myself around.
Oh, that's great. Thanks a lot.
Don't mention it. Anytime, girls. Anytime.
Bye.
Bye.
Yee-haw! Both of them! Oh, hi, Miss Bradley.
Hi, Ed.
Boy, mosquitoes are sure bad this time of year.
They sure are. Ed, I wanted to talk to you about the dance tomorrow night.
You too? Well, I'll see if I can work you in, Miss Bradley.
Ed,
Boy, I'm gonna have to pass out numbers like they do in the meat market.
Mr. Drucker? You don't need this sign anymore, do you?
Oh, no, I guess not. Imagine anybody that's going's already made his plans by now. You can take her down. Well, I'll say this. When you take a sign down, you really take it down. You're going to this thing, ain't you?
Who, me?
Well, there's only two of us here. I ain't talking to the Hubbard squash.
Well, actually, I haven't given the dance much thought. I mean, I've been too busy with my new job.
Yeah, well, I guess you career women look at social doings different. Oh, hi. Hi.
Nice, thanks.
Okay. Looks like some others ain't going to the dance either.
Yeah, we figured we'd double date a couple of bass out at Lost Lake. We'll be needing some number 6 hooks and half a dozen sinkers.
I got some right out back.
You not going to the dance either, Sam?
Will me miss a dance? No, I'll be there with bells on.
You're going, aren't you?
I'll get the hooks.
Tell you the truth, I don't think anybody asked her. And I can't understand it myself. She's pretty, peppy, a great little dancer, a good companion. And she's pretty and peppy. Look, am I getting through to you knuckleheads, or would you really rather date a fish?
my dance.
She's right, Billy Joe. That barber in Tixley really can call him. He said this new pomade for hair would have me beating the girls off with a stick.
How's it going?
All right, under the circumstances.
Yeah, I guess half an ebb is better than no ebb at all.
Come on, move, will you?
Lucky for you, that wasn't a two-step. I'd have wiped the board.
Mom, look. Betty Jo has both Steve and Doc Bailey.
Looks like the delivery boy has shown up with the goods.
Excuse me.
Mom, you're acting as if you're enjoying this.
I'll have to admit that your little sister looks a lot better that way than with a sack of flour slung over her shoulder.
Steve, if you'd care to dance with my sisters, I wouldn't mind. Really, I wouldn't.
She doesn't mean me. What do you expect? Smoke signals? You're okay, Tiger. I got a feeling you just lost yourself a mechanic.
That's okay. I think you just won yourself back a daughter.
Guess who's going to be in Vertivision tonight? Here are a few hints. It's not that woman. It's not that young lady. And it's not that guy. Give up. It's that girl. Catch 6 back-to-back episodes of That Girl. Tonight, starting at 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific. Only on TV Land.